Welcome. I'm glad to see you're here again at the diner where the only dish we serve is the CLT sandwich. I hope you've returned with an empty stomach, eagerness, and a little bit of caution. Come inside and sample the dish where the flavor palette changes each week. From cryptids to legendary people, tall tales, and myths from around the world. Stay a while, ignore the other patrons, and enjoy the dish that is the CLT sandwich.
Did you bear?
Yeah.
For my tailbone.
Yeah, we have been sitting for about
I had a
80
friend,
minutes.
I think I've told this story in high school, we called him Skippy. But we made WWE wrestling names for each other just because we were drunk on a golf course.
Okay.
And he was the Hebrew Hammer, and he brought the thunder! I don't know why that fucking stuck. Like, the man hated me every day after that because I just kept calling him. He was like, hey, Hammer. He's like, what? I was like, bring the thunder! He fucking hated me. The thunder! Bring the thunder!
Lightning?
No, just the thunder! The Hebrew Hammer.
You can tell that we're a little bit.
What are you talking about?
Because this
Is it because you haven't fucking delivered us any goddamn meal we've ordered?
3 episodes in, I haven't fucking even gotten a single fucking
I mean,
Pepsi.
fuck, the menu changes every episode, and I still haven't seen anything.
I don't know how it changes every fucking time. Like,
It just, in front of my eyes,
think-
the words dyslexia themselves.
well, the menu is like
the Carfax fuck guys.
as I picture the menu is just like a regular size menu, and just perfectly in the center it just says CLT sandwich, and there's no description, no price. And it's like, oh, I'll take that.
So what's on the menu today?
Oh, torture.
Oh, that makes sense now.
Know too much about that already. So.
Specifically, we're doing punishments doled out in Greek mythology.
Ooh.
Yes, because these are fun, and I'm glad Mike is here because Mike hates physical cringe.
Oh god, and that's all these are.
Manacopita!
So yeah, welcome to the CLT sandwich from CLT Diner.
I think
The
my
only
father
dish we
was
have is the
reborn
CLT sandwich.
from a Greek mythologist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Anthony. I'm the honor of serving this wonderful dish to you. Enjoying today's dish with you is Michael and Jerry. Say hello to your fellow diners, even though we've been going for 2 minutes.
We're the only ones in this godforsaken.
We're the only ones ever here.
I know.
Except when, Sven can stop eating children to be bothered to stop in, but...
Carfax fuck.
So, you guys know your Greek mythology.
For the
do.
most part.
You know
Yeah,
your
I'd say for the most
heroes. I say heroes in quotes.
Yeah, because,
Everyone's
a
an
lot of,
asshole.
yeah.
Hercules is an asshole. Perseus is an asshole. Zeus is the king of assholes.
I'm
Poseidon's
sorry,
an asshole.
Zeus is a...
Yeah, you can't even make a joke about restoring Zeus from Hercules, can you? Alright, Jared lifted up a finger.
He's a full-on rapist.
Ah, yes, he is.
Not a philanthropist. There was no misspeaking there. Zeus is just a full-on rapist.
Yes, he is.
That's the best way to describe him. Because every story you hear is him tricking some poor woman into getting fucked, and she doesn't want it.
Or man.
There were a few dudes in there, weren't
Yeah.
there?
Like the water bearer.
Welcome to Greek mythology. So, torture.
Just real quick. I think about this clip all the time. Just, I don't know why, but it's all the time.
Guy slamming his dick.
I guess he's going to be fashionably late.
Go on fashionably somewhere better.
Oh my god, did you invite anybody else? Like your mom? Or maybe that fox from the Carfax commercial? The Carfax fox?
He's already drunk.
I don't know why.
You played that in the wrong episode, my friend.
I know, but I thought about that fucking clip the entire time. It has lived rent-free in my head since I first watched that fucking episode. I think about it so fucking much.
Mike is bright
it's
pink.
torture.
Mike is bright pink. And, yeah. And Jared said that they weren't loopy after 3 episodes.
I wake up thinking about that fucking shit, man. It's the worst.
Mike looks like he
Mike
got strangled.
Yeah, Mike is bright pink. Man. So strangulation, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. This first one that has nothing to do with strangulation.
Okay.
So you guys know Prometheus.
Yeah, sure.
The man who knew everything and then tried to teach it to man, and then Zeus was like, "No,
Just
fuck
fire.
that."
Just fire.
Well, yeah.
Just fire, yeah.
But he's portrayed later. As
the
like
movie,
a
like
all-knowing,
before
but-
Alien, the Alien prequel.
The ship's rolling towards us. Let's run away. Directly in front of it. Oh no, you tripped and died. You could have rolled away, but whatever. I'm gonna keep running straight.
You good?
Yeah, I'm
Get
good
it
now.
off your chest?
I'm good
Anything
now.
else you want to take off your chest, like your shirt right there, boy?
No, I don't think anybody needs to see that.
But yes,
alright.
Prometheus
There's
was
no water nearby.
was the dude or Titan, he was tasked to create mankind by Zeus, which he did. Mankind was was given breath by the goddess of wisdom, Athena. And Prometheus was one of Zeus's best friends. Just,
Like the Corvette.
I was waiting for it.
I was waiting for it too. So Prometheus was so in love with his creation, like Jared is with his. Oh my God, Jared, you're Prometheus.
What creation am I so in love with?
The Oddcast Network.
Oh,
Your
yeah, that
child,
creation.
Your love child between you
Yeah.
and the internet.
Yeah,
Well, when you stick your dick in a computer, things happen.
and
That doesn't surprise
he
me.
was told he decided he would do anything to protect and help advance humans.
I mean, there's a reason why my old laptop died. It wasn't the one.
Trauma, physical trauma.
full of cum.
Physical
Just
trauma.
Full of cum.
What
It
can I
had a
say? It has
disc
been a
drive and
while.
it spun around and just went everywhere.
We're all adults. We all pay taxes. We all have bills. Talking about fucking a computer in the Carfax.
Carfax fuck. I can't explain to you how torturous it is to just have that single clip run through your head multiple times
No,
a day.
I feel like I have one of those
I
clips
can
too.
understand.
Mine's the Kirby Right Back At Ya, the theme song.
Yeah.
But at the very end, like, right back at ya.
Back at you.
Yeah. Like, that will play on loop in my head
Fair,
sometimes.
okay. It's just like one of those things where like we're talking about torture, and that is my torture right now. Is sometimes I can't sleep at night because that shit is just playing in my head.
Okay. You know what gets stuck in my head?
Oh my god, did you invite anybody else to this party?
Titties.
Your mom? The fox with the Carfax coverage? Carfax fuck?
What tortures you, Jared?
There's times where I think about jokes we've made.
Yeah.
The one that normally sticks in my head is Michael killing himself and just big bad little Borgs playing.
At the funeral.
Yeah, but it's just super mellow and sad.
Oh,
God, I want
The
to
worst shot I've ever taken is experiencing technical difficulties. Swing it to the back, just big bad beagle.
as you hear like a body
Borgs.
swing and like.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Yeah.
That one gets stuck in my head a lot. Because that joke stuck out to me.
it's so good.
One of the better jokes I think we have is from one of our earliest episodes we were talking about sending in Ghost Rider fucking to a cruise ship that's been taken over by pirates and just airdropping Johnny Blaze and just him
And they're just falling and just the echo just downward. What's that
on
sound?
fire. I'm trying to burn, but I keep getting put out.
Anyway, so Prometheus is his best friend.
Best friend. And so Zeus, Prometheus loves his shit, and Zeus said, you can do whatever you want, but don't give humans fire.
Don't give people that thing over there in that
Yeah.
box labeled F.
Zeus
Fire.
Zeus was afraid that it would make the humans too powerful, and they would overthrow the gods.
If they have that fire, they could kill us.
Yeah. So
Interesting. I won't give this to the people.
So Prometheus. Why'd you make him German?
Oh shit.
Because everyone else makes them Scottish, but it's like Scotland's nowhere fucking near Greece, so like Or is it near Greece? Or is it closer to Greece?
It's farther away because that's by England, Scotland, Greece.
Okay, yeah.
But Prometheus saw that his creation was struggling to survive in the wilderness, and on one very cold night, he couldn't resist anymore. He broke into Hephaestus' blacksmith and stole a bit of fire from it. He gave it to humans and ran off.
Don't ask me where I got it, but use it.
It's just a prank, bro.
It's just a prank, bro.
The next day, Zeus woke up, which apparently got him to sleep, and saw mankind making villages and smithing tool. Man, could you imagine that 180 from being cold at night and you get fire, and then you're smithing tools and have full villages overnight? Fuck that.
Oh, let me take
fire.
a look over. What's this? What are they? Are they cooking their meat? Son of a bitch!
Yeah, like, what is fucking Greek fire made out of?
What's that guy's problem? You fucking twat!
When he realized what happened,
salt on the fire.
He realized that he searched for Prometheus, found him, and then chained him to a mountain. And then every day, a vulture or eagle would come and eat out his liver.
Oh, what a lovely bird! I think. Oh my god!
But because he was immortal, his liver would grow back every day, just be eaten.
Just to have it come back every day, do the same thing over.
Now,
and over.
it says here, in later Greek mythology, a mighty hero would come and free Prometheus. Now, let's do our Hercules episode to know the true story about what happened, but there was a centaur who could not die and poisoned himself with an arrow from Hercules and was in so much pain that he took Prometheus to spot. He was not freed by a hero. He's freed by a man in pain.
He was freed by a complete fucking accident by a moron who touched a poison arrow.
Oh, what's this? Poik. Ah!
Literally what happened. And Hercules is a dick, but just like, yeah, whatever, man. I mean, I can't help you, so I don't know. There's this dude chained up on a cliff. You could just take his
maybe
place.
Make a deal with him. I don't know. Hercules is an asshole.
Definitely not freed by a hero.
No. Next one we have Ares Scythium. Eryshithium. I'm going to call him Airy.
Okay.
Because that's a lot less to say. It's Eryschthon. That's a lot of
yeah, let's just call
I
him
have
Airy.
a speech impediment.
Yes, your peach impediment happens sometimes.
Yeah. So,
Peach another great one. Peach impediment.
Airy, yeah. And
Yeah.
Daniel!
Do something!
I spent $50 so we could get a meme.
It's the best content!
So, Ares was the king of Thessalia.
Thessalia?
Thessalia, yeah. Sure.
Okay.
And he wanted to host a large banquet, but for that, he needed wood.
Okay.
I got wood.
No, I'm pretty soft right now.
Well, you see, because he needed wood, because he wanted to make a large, beautiful banquet table.
Oh.
Craftsman. Got
Gotcha.
it. He needed the feng shui just be proper.
Typical.
So, he went out, he and his men went out to the forest to get some wood. And on the way, one of his men were warned,
There's a deadly creature out there.
No.
Right? Is that one of those?
No, that they were entering the sacred forest of the meter.
You're entering the sacred forest in your fucking arrogance.
Yeah. You're arrogant. In your arrogance, you seem to. And upon Ares said, yeah, that doesn't matter. So they entered the forest and started chopping down trees.
What's that? It's prohibited. Ha! I don't believe in such man-made conceptions. Then just proceeds to chop down all the trees.
Yeah. But little did he know. This is they, but I'm going to say he, because clearly the men knew.
Yeah, clearly. Yeah.
That the trees meant a lot to the meter, who, if I'm remembering correctly, is
a satyr?
No, she's a Greek god.
Oh,
Yeah.
Demeter.
She is the goddess of agriculture.
Oh, yeah.
So,
There's too
trees
many fucking gods,
kind
man.
of matter to her. So, she saw this, and she decided to punish only the leader, Ares, by giving him a never-ending hunger. Which doesn't seem that bad.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
But every time he ate something, it would grow. Like he ate an apple, and then he was like hungry for like 2 apples. So he just eat more, and they could become more hungry.
Oh, okay. I know what you mean now. Okay.
Yeah. He ended up eating all the food in his palace. You know, the large banquet. But that was
Sir, we've already fed you 3 baker's dozens and 5 cakes. We have no more sweets. More.
But
The hunger.
you know, he ate all the food in the palace, so there was nothing left. So he started eating his own flesh.
Ouch.
Until he perished.
Oh, Jesus, that's terrible. Sometimes I have like skin on the back of my cat or my ankle right here. Yeah, like gold member style. Salty. Yeah.
Well, you've never eaten your own skin before, Jared? Oh man,
What's
you should
wrong with you?
give it a try.
You want some of mine?
I got some other protein you can have.
I need a girlfriend, I guess. Everybody's
Oh,
trying
really?
to fuck me. Anthony's trying to feed me his seed, and I don't want it.
Leg cramp.
Leg cramp. I'm
I'll give
going
you a
to
leg
talk
cramp.
about Tantalus.
Tantalus.
Tantalus. Great.
Is she scandalous?
No,
She's
it's also
tantalizing.
he's a man.
He is just up your alley.
So
By alley, I mean butt, your sphincter, and anus. That's what I'm calling Jared Tass from now on. I got Little John in his alley. Which is really good because it's really close to Abbey, which is where monks and like that kind of shit happens, so it's your Abbey now. It's Little John in your Abbey. Oh my god, you just named all of Jared's orifices.
So, I've decided to never let you know if I ever start dating anyone. I'll make it top secret.
That's
They
fine.
could
can't-
never know
you-
these
you
things.
You will never be able to hold that
you
secret.
know,
man.
you would let me know. You say, "Don't tell anyone."
I have.
and then I'll tell Heather.
You sure?
And then Heather will tell Mike.
Yep.
Yeah, so I just can't tell you.
That's not ever not
mean,
gonna
I'm your
happen.
best friend.
And?
We tell each other secrets.
That's true.
Like how I almost fucked your mother.
Everybody almost fucked my mom.
I did not almost fuck your mother. I just want to make that.
Okay, sorry. Everybody from high school who came over almost fucked my mom.
So
Maybe even did. Jeremy is still up in the air. He might have.
I didn't because rape. So Tantalus was a king.
Yeah, I bet he was. I don't know how everything's so sexual right now.
He was the king of
Mike's
Phrygia.
horny.
Not really.
Oh.
All right, you grab his dick. I'll grab yours. Michael grab mine.
Baby elephant parade.
Anyway.
Like Dumbo.
So he was the king, and he.
I don't think this is the Dumbo I watched as a kid, guys.
Oh shit! You watched the wrong one then.
It's not the Dumbo you want. It's the Dumbo you need.
Like Batman. So Tantalus was known to have welcomed Zeus, have been welcomed to Zeus's table in Olympus.
Okay.
So he could, feed the god.
Feed the gods.
I'm calling your mouth.
So he was a mortal who was allowed to come up to Olympus to
Makes
eat
me
with
want
the
to listen to
gods.
White Zombie now.
So he decided that he is going to sacrifice something.
What is he going to
For
sacrifice?
funsies?
Well, no, to the gods for a
All
feast.
the greater good.
So he kills his son,
I'm sorry, he just straight up murders his son?
Yeah, he
Going
cuts
back
him
to
up.
that old trope.
cuts him up, boils him, and serves him up in a banquet.
Back to that old
Or
trope.
with the gods.
Kill your son.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, but he actually does it, unlike Icarus's father.
It's fair.
No, not Icarus, Isaac's father. Daedalus did kill his son.
Oh no, my brother's dead. Oh no! I'm pretty sure he bashed his head in with a rock. That didn't help. I'm still alive. Ugh! Oh my god, he's dead! Oh no!
It's just, God, when we talk about some Bible mythology, Christianity mythology, there's some great fucking Cain. He was so sassy because God asked him, like, "Hey, where's your brother?" And he responds like, "Do I look like the brother keeper?" Because he's like, "Hey, where's the sheep keeper? Do I look like the brother keeper?" Like, Sassy.
So he murdered his son, chopped him up. I assume fed him to the gods. Then, right?
Well, you see, the
That
gods
goes.
are. He did it to test their omniscience.
I'm sorry. They're what?
I'm not saying the proper. You know, when you're omniscient.
Omniscient.
Yep.
Omniscient.
Okay.
I'll have to test that. But, the gods were aware of the gruesome nature of the menu, so they did not touch it, except for Demeter, who was so distraught by the loss of her daughter Persephone, she just absent-mindedly ate part of the boy's shoulder.
I love it.
Yum.
It's like in Rocky Horror with the meatloaf.
It's kind
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meatloaf.
of, yeah.
I would do anything.
Oh no!
So,
but I won't do that.
the gods revived his son, which is Pelops. And he grew up to, be a handsome man and all that. He was taught to be by Poseidon, to use chariots. So, apparently, Tantalus, cannibalism, filicide, those are
Sure.
pretty taboo.
Sure.
Yeah.
So,
Usually.
he was put into Tartarus, which is the deepest part of the Greek underworld. And it was great because, tantalize is where the word comes from.
Mm-hmm.
He were to stand into a pool of water beneath a fruit tree with low branches. Whenever he was hungry and reached for the fruit, the wind just blew it away, just out of
Like
his
dust
reach.
in the wind?
No, just like wind.
Dust in
Just
the
lift up the
wind.
fruit.
We're all just asking.
And when he got thirsty, he would lay down his head to drink, but the water would recede just beyond his reach.
Bastards.
And of course, he was now immortal, so he could not die.
Could not die. Yeah.
So he was forever hungry and thirsty, just hanging out in water.
So mean.
The gods are assholes.
I mean, he did kill his son and try to
I
feed
mean,
it to...
who hasn't murdered their son yet?
I don't plan to murder my son.
Anthony says
What?
that. Turns into the Amityville house real quick.
Everything's just death.
And above Tantalus stood a threatening stone.
A threatening stone?
Yes.
How the fuck does a throne... How does a stone be threatening? Does it just... Did it come to life and be like, yo, what up? Fall on you, bitch.
I think minus the alive part, I think it was just like on the edge of a cliff, just like...
That stone's really threatening.
Yeah.
Somebody should do something about that.
Matter of fact, it was a stone very similar to the stone of Sisyphus.
Okay, what's that?
I'm glad you asked.
He's trying to find it real quick.
Sisyphus was the founder and another king, of Corinth.
Yeah, of the domed city where Power Rangers RPM takes place.
Is that true?
It's Corinth.
Wow, look at that. Sisyphus.
God,
It's humanity's
he found a
last
way,
hope.
guys. Guys, it took him 3 episodes, but he found a way to fit Power Rangers in. Congratulations, Michael. You got it. It
I
took
didn't
3.
even try.
He did, and it came
It
to
came
him
naturally.
naturally. That was weird. You
can't
gotta
do
stop
You
that.
have to stop doing that.
We
I
keep
used
doing...
to I used to come naturally too.
I don't want to know how you come now.
unnaturally. It just comes out the armpits. Like fucking yogurt from Billy's Super Suits.
Let's just.
So Sisyphus, he cheated death a couple times.
The head squeaks.
So Sisyphus, he betrayed the secret, betrayed one of Zeus's secrets by revealing the whereabouts of Aspod Angia to her father, the river god, in return for
The
causing
water god?
the river god.
Oh, river.
Yeah, just specifically river.
Okay.
Zeus then ordered Thantalos to change Sisyphus to Tartarus. Sisyphus was curious why Charon, whose job it was to guide the souls to the underworld, had not appeared. And
I'm busy recording an album.
yeah. Sisyphus asked Thantalos to demonstrate how the chains worked, and as soon as he did, Sisyphus was like, fuck yeah, and he learned how chains work, so he got out of the chains, went back to the mortal world. And he bound Thanatos himself.
Okay.
Because Thanatos is the god of death.
Obviously.
No one could die on Earth while he was bound.
Oh, it's like when Peter kills Death
Yeah.
in the very first episode of Family Guy.
God, that is the first one. He
is.
sprains his fucking ankle.
Yep.
Norm Macdonald, rest in peace.
Oh my god, it is Norm Macdonald too. Oh
There's a-
shit.
He also played the slime in the Orville.
Yeah.
So that's a character that won't be able to come back right now.
I mean, they just
They can replace with the same voice actor. That'd be funny.
mutate him so he's got a different voice.
It's just sad that he's gone.
So because no one could die,
Talk about
Ares,
torture.
the god of war,
Yep.
was pissed off.
That's
So he
true.
freed Thanatos and turned up and let Sisyphus go free, basically.
He just started wars, and it was just endless wars because no one was
That's
dying.
bullshit. Fuck that, man.
And then when Sisyphus, before he died again, he had told his wife to throw out his naked body into the middle of the public square. This caused Sisyphus to end up on the shores of the river Styx. Then complaining to Persephone that this was a sign of his wife's disrespect. Sisyphus,
It's a sign of your wife's disrespect for you, you
Sisyphus
cock.
persuaded her to allow him to return back to the mortal world. So that's how he escaped death.
Of course it is.
So he, Sisyphus, he got, he got sent back down to the underworld
Yep.
by Hermes himself, bringing him to Tartarus, where he gets his punishment for escaping death twice, making a mockery of the gods.
He just continues to die.
No, he has this boulder. And he has to push this boulder up a hill. That's all he's got to do.
Uh-huh.
But,
Oh, is that
but
all?
at the when it gets almost to the top,
Yeah.
the boulder gets too heavy and he has to let go of it and it rolls back down.
You should just do it faster. Obviously.
That's so much fun. That's so easy, right? Just
Yeah.
do it faster. Roll
I
this
would-
big.
I would
Push
just
it
like to say-
faster.
As someone that works out occasionally, eventually the muscle's gonna be there to where he'll be able to do it. This is poorly planned, but it's fine. I understand.
He is. I believe he's an old man at this point.
Makes sense.
Probably no more muscle build. He's also in hell.
He also doesn't have any protein to help build the muscles.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, and this also gives us another word, much to like Tantalus gave us tantalize. Sisyphus gave us a Sisyphean task.
Who the fuck uses that?
I did. It's a good term.
Never
For
heard
what?
Sisyphean task.
Not like John Wick. That's a Sisyphean task.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
It's a task that's really hard to do, and basically, as soon as you think you're done, you just have to start back over. Ergo, John Wick, John Wick 2, John Wick 3, Parabellum.
John Wick 4.
Who do you think it's gonna be called?
That's a good question.
Rewick. Oh, give me a second.
Is it? It's already got a name, or is he just?
Hey, did you guys hear that there was a Matrix 4 scene that got added to Venom 2? It was a fuck up.
It's called John Wick Resurrections.
Oh my god!
That's a Matrix 4 movie.
No.
Venom 2 was forced to cut filming scenes after Matrix 4 took over set in San Francisco.
That's fun.
So apparently they filmed in the same area. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, well, there's a thing going around that there's like a legitimate, like, I guess there was like a place they had set up specifically for a scene out of that movie. And because they were filming, they just used everything they had set up. And I guess that's been a thing of like, yeah, no, there's like a full-on thing that they did that was supposed to be a Matrix 4, but they were shooting first, so... Oops. Anyway.
Anyway, we have Io. She's great. We've talked about Io before.
IOU. Ha! Suck my balls. Give me
Io.
that fucking look.
Io was a she was a woman.
I would assume.
Yes. Who
It's a very feminine name.
she I'm trying to see if I have it elsewhere besides the Wiki. No. So she was a mortal woman, and Zeus, being Zeus, wanted to fuck her.
Yep.
Yeah,
That
he
sounds
always
about
does.
right.
Initially,
He
she
likes to fuck.
rejected Zeus's advances until her father threw her out of his house on advice of the oracles. Because, you say no to the big daddy god, he'll probably smite thee.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually. Or fuck your wife.
Yeah. So, in order to hide from his wife, he decided to take Io and turn her into a cow. And then proceeded to fuck the cow.
I'm sorry, he turned her into a cow, then fucked the cow?
Yeah. Did I stutter?
No, but it took me a second to process that.
It's just, I'm trying to wrap my head around why you would go through that much trouble.
For funsies,
Well, so
you can say fuck the cow.
your wife wouldn't see you sleeping with a human.
Oh, 'cause
my
it's so
God,
much better to be
so
fucking the cow.
Just for
'Cause that's
fuck's
better.
sake.
What's up, man?
This story.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
Hera, figuring this shit out because she's not an
dumb,
idiot.
Yeah, why would he be fucking a cow, Lance?
I have this god pussy here, and he's fucking a cow.
That's clearly a human in disguise.
I see what he did.
So
Were the gods just, loose, but humans weren't? So he's just like, I'm gonna go to the human women.
We did a whole episode on it.
I don't know, I'm
Did
just...
you say loose?
Yeah. Took you a second.
No. I was processing what you were said. I don't know if you saw my dumbfounded look the entire time.
I did. I was waiting for you to stop me, and
Jared
you didn't.
thinks
So
all
that's
women are
on
loose.
you.
So
No, actually.
Canonically, in this podcast, Jared thinks all women are loose.
that is
only
that is
Greek
a-
women,
Greek gods specifically.
the goddesses.
Yeah,
So in order to exact revenge,
I hate elves.
Hera sent a gadfly to. Oh, by the way, Zeus did not transform her back.
Of course not.
No, yeah, no, never.
She's a heifer. She's gonna birth some sort of half cow hybrid.
What sandwich did you eat?
No, I haven't had anything for lunch today, guys. This is all tea and water.
So Hera sent the gadfly to sting her constantly, driving her
It's
to
not
wander
her
the world.
fault.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
she
I
takes her
mean-
anger out on the wrong people.
I mean, yes.
It's
And
about every god.
she gave birth to Zeus's son, Apheus.
Okay.
And this is a fun fact because eventually that led to Heracles.
Wow.
Yeah.
So him fucking a cow eventually led to the biggest douchebag.
Yeah. Well, you see,
That makes a lot of sense, though.
For sure.
he fucked Io. Io's granddaughter got fucked by Poseidon,
Wow.
who's also her great uncle.
Yeah, there's a lot of incest in Greek mythology for whatever reason.
Yeah, like
They,
Perseus.
they were ahead of their time.
Like Perseus is both Heracles' great grandfather, but also his half brother.
Greek mythology was the Pornhub before Pornhub.
But unlike Pornhub, this is real. That really tickled Jared. We have
I'll tickle Jared.
Please, no.
we have one day Zeus was kind enough to invite Ixion to Olympus as a guest. However, when the mortal saw Hera, Zeus's wife, he was attracted to her
Obviously.
and tried to seduce her.
She got that good goddess pussy, like I said.
So,
It's smooth.
he decided to test. Now, Zeus, the man who, fucks around and not his wife, decided to test Ixion's loyalty and made a cloud copy of his wife. Which-
the cloud.
Oh, yeah, and he
Fucking
impregnated
went
it.
to ham on the cloud. That cushiony, pillowy.
He
pussy.
dumped the load in the cloud, which the cloud gave birth to
Dumped
a
the load.
monster, Centaurus.
Centaurs came from
The cloud pussy.
clouds.
Centaurus, yeah. Not the centaurs, but Centaurus.
Carfax.
Oh, no, I'm an idiot. Centaurus is a centaur. So, yeah, he fucked a cloud, made a centaur. So, Zeus, pissed off that his his friend, his guest, would fuck his wife.
Can I
Yes.
try to process
Uh-huh.
here? Fucking a cloud makes a half human, half horse man?
Yes.
Well, a cloud made by Zeus. I'm sure he put horse DNA in it just for the lulz.
Anyone continue.
So, Zeus, the adulterer,
Yep.
the rapist, blasted Ixion with a powerful lightning bolt and bound him to a burning wheel that would spin forever. Ixion was forced to repeat the words, "Repay your benefactor frequently with gentle favors in return for all eternity."
And that's how Vegas was born.
Could you imagine how pissed off would Hera be? Like, oh, there's a mortal man at Jack. Oh, and now he's spinning on torture forever.
Oh, and here come the roulette players. Man, when is this going to stop on black? Oh, that's the fun part. It never does.
There was a man. There was Marsyas. He actually discovered a flute cast away by Athena, and he would challenge Apollo to a contest.
Of strength?
No, to a music contest. He found a
right.
flute.
Yeah, well, then not everything
Flute.
makes fucking sense.
a god.
Well, we
about
saw what
right.
happened with fucking Hercules. You must kill it with your bare hands. I have a bow and arrow. I'm going to use that.
So, the two agreed to the term that the winner could do anything to the defeated one. So when Apollo won, he had Marsyas flayed, skinned alive, if you will,
Yeah.
and then turned him into steam.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay. Okay. I don't understand.
You don't have to.
Alright.
We know about Medusa, but she's got her own episode, so technically,
watch
yes,
that.
that is a torture.
Yeah, that is, yeah.
Not
Not allowed to be a hot woman.
There is Actaeon, is a hunter who accidentally stumbled upon a pool in which Artemis, one of the gods of Mount Olympus, was taking a bath in.
Oh yeah, and she fucked him up because no one's allowed to stare at her naked body
Yeah, I mean,
because she's a goddess and he's but a feeble man.
she
Yo, go on, Anthony. I know this one, so please continue for the
she
listeners.
didn't like being peeked at, which is obvious.
Mhm.
And that she told him, Actaeon, that if he ever spoke a word ever again, he would he would be transformed into a deer.
Yep.
Stag specifically. Actaeon did not take Artemis seriously because he called his dogs soon after.
Yep.
And was instantly transformed and then chased down
And murdered by his own dogs. Yep. Don't fuck with the goddess of the hunt.
Don't fuck with the goddess of the hunt. Now, Pasiphae,
Or peep on her.
or people.
Even if it's by
You
accident.
gotta do what you gotta do at this point, right?
Yeah, that's fair. Pasiphae, the daughter of the sun god Helios. She married a little king named King Minos. Or Minos. The king of Crete.
No.
Not the gold one.
No, that's
No.
Midas.
Yeah.
Minos. Now,
The guys who run really fast when they touch each other in Teen Titans.
Mas amigos. Now, the king
Can't understand what they're saying!
The king had a white bull, which he refused to offer as a sacrifice to Poseidon.
Okay.
So, Poseidon decided to curse Pasiphae with lust for the bull.
Greek gods are weird.
They are.
And so she got fucked by the bull. She had Daedalus, Icarus's father, create a specific bull fucking device where it was a fake bull for her to stick her fresh vagina out.
Yeah, they still have those today. In fact, I think we talked about that in the last episode or the one before this. The milker, as it were.
And she gave birth to the Minotaur. The Minotaur.
Yeah. Okay.
You got a poop?
No. Okay.
No? Why would I have to do that? That's weird. You have to eat food for that.
I think Jared's got a shit.
I think so too. That's true. You do have to eat in order to shit.
I'm listening where his steps are taking him,
The
audience.
door shut.
Waiting for it.
Nope. Well,
Is he taking care of his fucking dryer?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Clear. Anyways, so, well, I mean,
I think that was the door.
I think Jared's taking a shit. All right.
Asshole.
No, he's doing his dryer.
He's doing the dryer.
Aphrodite cursed the women of the island of Cyprus, called the Propodites.
Prostitutes.
Yep, to become prostitutes.
Yep.
What did they do to deserve the punishment?
They were just pretty.
They denied the love goddess's divinity, and Aphrodite dulled their hearts until they lost their sense of shame.
Yeah. Same. Same. Fucking same. Aphrodite cursed me too, Jared. Yeah? Yep.
Yeah, Jerry, you just missed about the Propodites.
What?
The
Your mother.
They were cursed and turned into prostitutes.
Oh yeah, my mother.
Fun
Yeah.
fact, apparently prostitute is a Greek-based word. Love that.
Really? That I did not know.
It's the oldest profession, so only makes sense.
Oh, we have this one. This one's great. This because this one relates to Troy and the Iliad. So Cassandra, she was a mortal who agreed to sleep with Apollo if he gave her the ability to see into the future.
Yep. Well, she got that ability and saw them not fucking. So
No, I mean
things happen.
he gave her the ability, but it was before they had sex, so she ran off.
obviously,
Dumbass.
you don't pay until after.
Yeah, everyone knows that.
Rather than taking away her gift,
Yeah.
he cursed her
Yeah.
so that no one would ever believe her visions.
That's funny as fuck.
And this actually led to the downfall of Troy because she was telling everyone, like, no, don't bring this lady here. It's going to bring the downfall, trust me. And they're like, nah, you're fucking crazy.
Fucking crazy coot.
Like, that I like. That's
a good
That's a
one.
good one.
Yeah.
It's creative.
Yeah. We have Arachne. Arachne, had an exceptional weaving skills.
Right. Turned into a spider. Yeah.
She challenged Athena into a weaving contest, claiming she could weave better than anyone else.
Oof.
Arachne chose to
How'd
weave a
that go?
cloth that insulted the gods and goddesses,
You dumb bitch.
in which they were portrayed as drunk, behaving inappropriately, which,
No.
Never.
on her, yes.
Never would have thought.
Call them on their bullshit.
Yeah, no. So furious, Athena destroyed Arachne's tapestry and forced her to feel guilty. The guilt was so unbearable that she killed herself.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then Athena realized that she messed up and gave her a new life
As a spider.
as a spider.
As a spider.
I like the idea. It says just took her life, but I like the idea that she hung herself.
Right.
Like she was weaving her own noose.
Yes.
In 3 to 6 weeks, there's going to be really powerful noose that I can just hang myself with.
Like how the god felt like oh, I didn't want her to kill herself.
Maybe
Aw.
she'll turn it around, though. I'll give her the few weeks. She'll turn it around.
That goes. Arachnia. It's a thing. Oh no. Yup.
Now, we've talked a lot about a lot of gods, but there's one god that we typically say is a cool, nice god.
How many of these do you have?
A bunch. They have multiple websites.
Yeah, here's
God damn, okay.
Don't worry, we're getting towards the end. So, who's a god that we always say is nice and good? The best god.
Not Hera, not Zeus, not
no,
no,
it's the
Poseidon's
one in
dick.
the underworld.
It is
Hades.
Oh,
Jesus,
I thought we were
why
gonna
couldn't
say
I
Kong.
fucking think of his name, Jared? You know why? Did you invite anyone else to this party? Like your mom? From the Carfax? The Carfax Fox? That's why. Because that has occupied the important parts of my fucking brain.
So, the mortals Theseus and Pirithous travel to the underworld to visit Hades. In Greek mythology, the underworld is a place you can walk to.
Yep.
And,
Don't know why you would, but yeah.
well, Pirithous wanted to see Persephone, the beautiful wife of Hades.
Of course.
And because not only did he want to see her, but Theseus was there to help steal Persephone from Hades.
Of course, the hottest woman lives in the fucking center of the earth.
Jared, you know how many wars you just caused in Greek mythology by saying Persephone was the hottest of the gods?
All of them. All of them.
That's your hatred.
Like, there have been at least 3 wars fought in Greek mythology over that very question: who was the most beautiful god?
Probably none of them.
You're supposed to say, like, what people figured out.
I'll look them dead in the face and say none of them.
Yeah, and then you'll fucking be cursed.
And then I'll just be like a satyr or something, and I'll deal with it. Be no different than my life now.
Hades, being an omniscient god, knew their ulterior motive, and invited them, come in, take a seat.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just gonna go topless.
and when they sat down, snakes coiled around them, binding them to their seats forever.
Okay.
And Theseus, Heracles came and freed him.
No.
Yeah, he did. But not Prometheus. He's still there. He got never freed. He got bound to the snake chair for all eternity.
Go back and listen to the Hercules episode, folks.
Yeah.
The Heracles.
Oh, sorry, Heracles.
Yeah, Hercules is the fun guy from the Disney movie. Heracles is the cunt.
He's super cunt.
Super cunt.
I still hate strongest man in the world. Never defeats a fucking thing using that.
Yeah.
I hate that so much.
He uses his
still.
brain.
Fucking bow and
my
arrow that
God.
he dips in poison.
Look, there's a picture of the Creed Bowl. There it is, the fucking machine. He's right there.
That's so fucked up.
There's a picture. Oh God! They even show her pants down at her ankles.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't think we need to see that.
Yeah, did you leave me alone with that image for like 5 minutes?
Yeah, sure. Theseus, by the way, is the one who kills the Minotaur.
Yeah.
So it's all connected.
It's all connected, but,
Yeah,
they're
they're all related to each other.
all cunts. Like,
Yeah,
even the nicest of gods, like, hey, like his wife's still a bitch. Like, it doesn't really matter.
yeah. Hades was very much like, sure, he tortured them by attaching them to the snake chair, but I feel like he's in their rights.
That you were gonna fuck my wife. What did you think? Was
Yeah,
going
you tried to
happen?
kidnap and fuck my wife. No, unlike Apollo, who won a flute contest and flayed a man and turned him to steam.
I'm the better musician. Time to die.
Womp. That's yeah. So the Greek gods are all assholes, but don't
Every
put it in
fucking one of
tapestry.
them. Every fucking one of them.
I think Tom Cruise might be a Greek god reincarnated. And that's why he has not died.
Which one is he? The midget? Which
The
one is
manlet, Pan,
Whichever one is, like...
he? He's Hermes.
a little fast. He's
Yeah.
always running.
Yeah.
He's always running.
He's Hermes.
He's Hermes.
You heard it here on CLT. Tom Cruise is Hermes.
Would also make him an immortal, which makes sense because
Yeah, it's Tom Cruise.
It's Tom Cruise.
You know,
I still
all
do
that
my own
Zeton-
stunts.
The one tooth.
Yeah, the
one
one's right in the center of his face.
Can't unsee it now.
Is all the Zeton ghosts.
Yep.
That's true mythology. They're all Zeton ghosts. Greek gods. They're all ghosts from the Zeton volcanoes. We should watch Battlefield Earth.
Let's not.
Probably not a good idea.
I've seen that movie
It's bad.
more
Not
times
bad.
than I care to admit. It's terrible.
I'm
Hey,
pretty.
Jared, you can't say anything about making people watch bad movies. Would
Yeah.
just like to say,
Jared, you got.
I've watched The Island of Dr. Moreau, Primal Force, and Komodo.
Only one of those was a super bad movie.
They're
I
all
want
super bad
I
movies.
want the folks at home to know they enjoyed the last two. Dr.
Yeah.
Moreau's
Oh,
nobody
would you-
enjoyed.
Do you prefer the turd sandwich, the knife hoagie, or the fucking lava shake?
Yeah.
Honestly, the turd sandwich, because it's the only one that I could physically eat without harming
And which one was
myself.
that one?
That one's the Komodo. Komodo's the turd
Primal
sandwich.
what I
Force for
fucking
me.
thought.
Primal Force is only good because of Ron Perlman. More than 2, less than a million.
More than 2, less than a million.
Every time ask me how many things there are, that's what I'm going to say from now on.
We didn't. How come we weren't warned? You were warned! There were signs!
Everywhere!
Daniel!
Do something!
Fucking...
While he plays with his belt.
Dude, someone's going to ask me at work, like, oh, how many requests are there? More than 2, less than a million. And they're going to be like, That's not helpful.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know. That's for me.
Yeah, that's for me.
Like, fucking... we were
Again,
doing...
I don't know if I can go back to the office because I'm going to randomly scream, Daniel!
Do something!
But what, Dad?
Shoot the arms!
I don't know how. Yeah, can we just do, like, a full, live action remake of that one scene?
God, it'd be terrible.
Shoot in the basement.
It's all forced perspective.
No, next year we're doing DComs for October.
DComs?
Yeah, DComs. Jared doesn't know what a DCom is.
It's fine, he'll learn.
Alright.
He'll learn.
Alright, you'll
He'll
learn.
learn.
What's a decom?
Don't worry
He'll
about
learn.
it.
No,
He'll
tell me.
learn. Don't look it up now. Come on, why can't you just let the experience be? You'll forget about it by the time we're done recording anyway. You know why? Because your Carfax fuck.
God damn it.
Just right fucking there. It's right there, buddy.
Anyway.
God, this ending is torture. But, Mike, where can people find you?
You can find us
No,
at Beetle_cast on Twitter. Every new episode every other week.
Anthony.
I guess he's going to be fashionably late.
Or fashionably somewhat better.
Oh my god, did you invite anybody else? Like your mom? Or maybe that fox from the Carfax commercial? The Carfax fox?
He's all
That is so good. He's a Carfax fox.
He is pretty fuckable.
He's a Carfax fox.
I mean, I'm not a furry.
Anthony, do you know what real torture is?
Oh my gosh, did you invite anybody else to this party?
Well, that,
Like your
but
mom? The fox from the
trying to
Carfax
listen
commercial? Carfax fox.
to I Want to Be Like You.
What we do?
Yeah. Sung by Christopher Walken was torture.
Sung is a pretty
Is a
strong
very
word.
nice way of putting it.
Heather's being tortured
Why?
because she has a baby inside
That's
who
fair.
hates it when she sits down.
Yes.
She went on a
Really?
walk. Every time she sits for
It's a very
extended period of
active
time,
child.
he's like, no, and he starts moving around.
It's a very active child.
She went on a walk and she had a cramp so bad that we had to put the weighted blanket on her just to put pressure. And she also said that she moved his foot earlier
That's so
because he was
fucking
trying to
weird.
kick her heart.
She's just
and
pushing hard on
Yeah,
the-
she went like.
No,
Yeah, no, it's weird.
it's weird.
No, I agree.
It's weird.
I don't think Heather understands how weird it is for us.
Fox.
Anthony, your child's taking after her.
It's a pain in the ass. It takes
Yes.
after me.
Yes.
It likes to be moved around and not sit at all. It's
Child's
taking
gonna be
after
so
her.
active, it's gonna be piss you all off. It's never gonna
It's
sleep.
fantastic.
It's
I hope
gonna do all
I
the
hope it
sports.
fucking sleeps, but I hope it's like, Jared, they fucking don't say that because they have to pay money to play sports here.
Well, you better get your fucking saving. That's gonna be a real active kid.
If you don't push it down all the way, no, the back part. Yeah, it's gotta click.
That's dumb as shit.
No, because the trigger mechanism.
Anyway, you can
isn't-
follow us at
yeah.
Oddcast and or at Jokie Pants Games. Oddcast Network on all your social media.
And you can follow me at CLT_sandwich.
I wish it was real.
At, or at Inferno Frenzy. You can also email me at thecltsandwich@gmail.com. Forgot about that one. And if you would like to listen to this ad-free, check out our
Patreon.com/OddcastN.
I wasn't going to say it right then and there, but yeah, I guess I had to fucking do that.
Yeah, I beat you to it. It's a Carfax Fox issue.
Oh, your turn.
That would have been a bad shot, too. That would have taken him down.
But thank you for listening, sampling today's flavor. We hope that you enjoyed it. We'll join us next week to try a brand new one. Remember, there are whispers in the shadow, Papa! Unseen creatures, and fucking Zeus's mighty cock out there. But do not be afraid. We're here to make them more palatable for everyone. The thunder! Thunder! Bye, everyone.
Do something!
Daniel! Do